What's shaking, Reject Nation? It's your boy John coming at you. Gonna check out some more music today. I was cruising the trending page and I found out that there is a new MUSE song out. That's pretty exciting to me. MUSE is a band I used to love a lot and in recent times have kind of fallen out of sync with something about the way that Matt Bellamy's writing has changed that just doesn't grab me so much anymore. I feel like he used to write songs. I feel like he used to utilize a certain element of poetry, and these days I feel like he just tells me stuff about his philosophies through his music, which is fine. It just doesn't appeal to me as much. Like, the songs don't feel quite as much like songs to me. Dig Down came out like last year or something. It came out a while ago. The music video is cool. The song overall I thought was alright. I haven't really been compelled to go back and listen to it. Certainly not as much as some of their older stuff, which I always feel bad being that guy, but it's been since about The Resistance and really probably more like Black Holes and Revelations that I've really been enthralled and enamored. I like some stuff off The Second Law, and definitely I think The Resistance, there's a lot of good stuff on that album too. I don't know, I guess I just kind of miss something that used to be a part of MUSE, but who knows, man? Maybe this new song will be more up my alley. I'm always interested to hear what they're up to. I think they're all very talented at what they do. Dom Howard's an amazing drummer, Chris Wolstenholme's great at that bass, and Matt Bellamy, I mean, you know, that dude's just a prodigy of guitar, piano, vocals, what have you. I feel like between those three, there's always going to be something worth checking out, and maybe this song will be that. And as always, we cannot show the full song on YouTube. I apologize to you for that. If I didn't have to cut it up, I wouldn't, but I do, so I will. But if you want to see the full thing, the unadulterated, uncut version of this reaction and review, head on over to our Patreon. Check us out over there. We got a whole bunch of exclusive content, full-length music videos, full-length TV shows, Q&A, other exclusive videos, behind-the-scenes stuff, a ton of great people. We're having a lot of fun over there, so come check us out. So without further ado, this is called Thought Contagion. Here we go. Ass kickins.
Welcome to the infinite black skies. Brain cleanse, fractured identity.
This reminds me of Phantom.
A clean slate and buried war crimes.
Like hunk. Thriller. Okay. Okay, on first impression, that was pretty fun. It's the 80s nostalgia. We're all about that right now. And hey, I mean, it's a cool look for sure. I like all the video glitches and stuff, and, the little references. I like this motif they have going that all these songs are like their own video game console. And, the lighting's really cool. The visuals are really cool. Even though I'm kind of getting worn out on 80s nostalgia, they certainly took a lot of cool stuff for this video. I like their little title cards. They did their tribute to Thriller, and that's pretty cool. As a song, I think this appealed to me a little bit more. I mean, I get what they're getting at, the idea of thoughts kind of as viruses almost, thought contagion, the spreading of toxic thoughts or ideas, and comparing those to, kind of being changed by a vampire or something like that, likening those to something parasitic, something viral. And that's very now. It's very fitting in the age of fake news and just the general cult of opinion, cult of self, all sorts of things, really. Yeah, I mean, it's a nifty little metaphor that plays out in this video. I like that you get these, like, Resident Evil hunk dudes showing up to do the dance, too, and this whole idea that our protagonist here is becoming a robot because of the ideas he's been bitten and inflicted with, and, I like the vampire motif both in the video and as it pertains to the song. This was, again, I sort of brought up a bulk at the front of the video about how I don't feel like Matt Bellamy as much writes lyrics poetically or with as much metaphor as he used to, and this kind of split that difference for me. It's like I get what he's getting at, I get the real world parts of it, kind of jumps back and forth between some more poetic imagery and then the point, the specific thing he's talking about. And yeah, this got me a little more excited about the upcoming album. I guess this song is sort of regarded as the sequel to Fury, which was I believe the B-side to Sing for Absolution, so that's kind of cool if you're into the lore of Muse overall. I'm curious to hear what this album's gonna be like. I mean, I'm not champing at the bit for it per se, but this hinted at some cool sounds. I like that this song has a creepy vibe too, especially in some of those weird synth sounds. I like the way he's playing those hi-hats. I mean, generally the drums and the bass, the rhythm section of this song I thought was pretty cool, and I like that choice, especially in the verses, to go with this kind of rolling bass tone and then all this kind of skittery hi-hat stuff. That was kind of cool, bring up the rhythm section a bit. The pre-chorus, the pre-hook, whatever you call that, the whole "you've been bitten by a true believer, someone hungrier than you." I like that passage of the song for sure, and I don't know, I have a soft spot in my heart, I guess, for the weird, like, street trash gutter punk aesthetic. Not so much the 80s vibe. Like, for me, 80s nostalgia, like, is cool. I appreciate it sometimes, but I'm not nostalgic for that. So this current wave is just something I'm sort of looking at more than connecting to. But a facet of that I do kind of get a kick out of is, like I said, that street trash, gutter punk, just like Wild West inner city sort of thing. So yeah, I thought this was a pretty nifty music video overall. I like the different parts of this song, alright? I like where it goes. I think the hooks are kind of catchy. Compared to some of their other songs, especially some of their other singles, it's not overly flashy, so to speak. I think the rhythm section shines, and that's a cool thing. And I like the sort of layered pianos and guitars and stuff like that. It kind of reminds me of older Muse a little bit, and the parts of the song are pretty cool. I think it's pretty catchy. I like the creepiness of the sound, and combined with this music video, I think everything does come together in a pretty cool way. And I guess it's kind of fun to hear Muse try on a different kind of vocalized melody, that underneath the chorus itself, kind of reminded me of some other bands. By the end, I like that our protagonist is like becoming a robot, and game over. You shouldn't have succumbed to those bad thoughts, man. Now you're trapped in the game forever. And old Matt Bellamy at the end showing up werewolf style, it's a nice little touch. I like his jacket. So yeah, I don't know. It's a pretty cool music video. It's a pretty cool song. I'll definitely keep an eye out for Muse's new album. But until that point, what did you guys think? Are you all about this song? Are you meh about it? Do you hate it? Well, let me know in the comments. And as always, you can subscribe to The Real Rejects. Click that notification bell to get updated every time a review or a video is out. And come check us out on Patreon. There's a link to the Stardust app in the description box. Follow us first over there, talking about movies and stuff. A lot of fun. And as always, guys, cheers!